My name is Jasper, and I am a rising junior at the Horace Mann School. For my first milestone for my project, which is a smart mirror, I have created essentially the display system that will go inside my mirror, and it currently shows the date and time, the weather, and the location in which the weather is coming from, and as well as about 5 different news headlines. So the way this works is I downloaded a Python skeleton from the internet that essentially just has the formatting code. So it assigns different tabs for the area, and then inside that I basically call to different things. So for the time is just taken from the Raspberry Pi's clock itself and displayed onto the screen. For the weather, I created an account on darksky. I believe it's .net, and I essentially called the developer's API, and I insert a verification code, and that basically calls the weather for a certain location. Now, I get the location for the weather by actually taking the IP address from the current Wi-Fi used by the Raspberry Pi. So that IP address will deliver information such as location as well as time, but we don't really need that. And finally, for the news segment, there is a link for developers on Google that provides an API for news. So I just took that and put that into here. There is a small error, which I can't fix because it's within Google itself. That just deprecates one of the URLs, so it really is displaying 4 headlines instead of 5. But I work with what I have. So there were about 3 challenges originally. The first one was displaying time. I actually didn't realize that my Raspberry Pi was displaying time for California instead of New York City. So I kept trying to find in the code what was wrong with the time zone, and I realized it was just the Pi, not the code. What else? Yes, in the beginning, downloading the Python skeleton was really difficult, and I had to download editing applications such as Vim and Nano, and those most of the time failed when I was downloading them. So I had to download almost everything at least twice, and that wasted a lot of time that I could have used making the program. And finally, I had some trouble assigning the images to the temperature. So when it's sunny, sunny symbol is displayed with the temperature. When it's snowing, there's a snow symbol displayed with the temperature. For some reason, the program just kept displaying the wrong symbol. So I just went back and found it was just a simple typo error. So yeah, that's my first milestone. Thank you.